we have returned. That right there was The Fine Art of Conversation off of the Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack. And welcome back to the stream to you as well, Rolls, even though you have me on mute. And probably can't hear me anyway, but hey! Thank you for stopping by all the same, it is always appreciated. But yes, it's me again, and I did not get to stream yesterday, and once again I am streaming Zomboid because as the title says, I'm sick, again, much like I was last Saturday. And Zomboid is the only thing I've really had on my mind. I honestly feel like the game has me warped to the point where this is all I really think about playing. Well, I mean, I have been playing a fair bit of Echoes of Wisdom as well, but I'm streaming that clearly. But, yeah, I don't know. I've been some degree of stomach sick since yesterday evening. I don't know if it's something I ate or what. All I know is I've been home all day, and I was asleep till like 1, or some facsimile thereof. Which, it's probably a good thing, I probably needed the rest, but I'm also not looking forward to how the rest of this week is going to go, because work has been insanity, as I believe I've described in the past. But without further ado, because I just simply do not have a whole lot of time to stream yet again, let's just dive into the game. Honestly, the only reason I'm really streaming is less because I'm like, hey, I should stream, and more because, hey, I really want to carry on with that particular save file in Project Zomboid. And I don't want to do any of that off stream because the way Zomboid goes, I could do the littles of things off camera and then just end up dead. It's not like, you know, Kenshi, which is something else I should get back to one of these days. I think it's been since January I streamed that, maybe? But that's something in a long list of things that I have already started streaming that I need to get back to, or things that I have planned I would like to do. But no, I don't think I'm going to be at this for too long, maybe a couple hours at the most. But I want to carry on with some of my grand designs. So like I said last time I streamed this, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to offload everything from the truck into my new digs, and maybe stockpile some wood. And from there, of course, start checking out the sort of gated community-style thing that's a little ways down south of me. Because if I remember correctly, there are a pile of, not like big houses, not like the mansions that I'm working out of at the moment. But they're fairly well-to-do houses, so they should have some pretty decent loot, and they should all have electronics I can dismantle to boost that skill. Something else I'm probably going to do is I want to stockpile materials to do some welding and metalworking, so dismantling appliances like ovens and fridges would be a good idea as well. Thing about that is I don't want to do any of that until I welding, boost my experience for that so I can get maximum gains, as they say. So I'm going to have a look at my library and see how many books I have and what I am currently using, because I honestly cannot remember. Oh yeah, that's right, I went to sleep and now it's the wee hours of the morning. So I've got my spear, I got my pipe wrench. Another reason why I want to do some more wood cutting is to see if I can cut another sapling. Okay, I'm currently reading the foraging book, which is good, but let's see if I have the welding. Yeah, that's level 5 and 6, which, still working on level 4. I'm getting close, though. First aid, fishing, foraging, glass making. Welder Monthly is something I should read, so I can get the stuff. I don't actually have the welding book, I thought I did. Well, I'll stick with what I have for now. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to start dismantling things until I find the welder's book. Ah yes, I'm carrying that duffel bag. I can put that in the back of the van. So what am I currently carrying back here? So let's grab everything out of this garbage bag and poke away in here somewhere. So anything gardening related back here. Might be a bad idea to start planting some crops, even though I'm not going to stay here permanently. So that can go in here. Don't really need the whetstone for anything, I think. Not at the moment. I might put that over in the shelf over there. Oh, actually, no, I've got a whetstone here. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to keep one with the van. Oh, I can probably attach, a sleeping bag or something to the bottom of the backpack. Which might be handy. What I have in the toolbox? Okay, the claw hammer I've been using. Alright, perfect. That's the best thing for me to use for that kind of thing. I should probably take a hammer with me. That being said. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in that laundry bag too. And we got a bunch of stuff in the... We just have so much crap. Let's empty out everything in this garbage bag and then see if we can get a little bit more sleep. All this stuff can go in here. Hello, Rule Doorknob. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. I'm semi-living in a van. Currently, I'm living in this place. Box full up, isn't it? I need to get more crates in here, too. Or build crates, either way. I was briefly living in a van when I carted all my crap from Louisville, the one end of Louisville to here, so... It was a harrowing drive across the city. See if I'm tired enough to have another nap. Sleep. Although, I might want to wake up in a couple hours. See if the fish are biting in that little pond. I call it a pond. It's hardly anything. Ah! Something is biting. Yeah, I doubt this area is quite as useful for fishing as it was back in previous builds, but... if I can get a little bit of something out of here. call that small, but it is still rather large. Did I read the fishing book? I did. Alright, so I should be gaining some decent experience. I just botched together a barely functional RV interior mod for B42 so you could do a Nomad playthrough. Yeah, I attempted to do that once in build 41 because I did have like a vehicle interior mod installed. I don't know if it works for this though. I mean, I suppose considering what you just said, maybe it doesn't. I'm using a few mods for this particular playthrough, but not a lot. The good one doesn't work in build 42 yet. I didn't think so. I've got some basic ones installed in this particular save file. The main reason why I'm in Louisville so early is because of that. Because I installed one that gave me a random start, and that random start plopped me in the industrial area of the city. You also threw in cryogenic winter to make yourself suffer. I have not been brave enough to do that yet. Honestly, as much as I've played this game, and I have played it a lot, I have not... Oh. This here seems like it wants to really fight. But I have not, I haven't played around with any mods like that start you off much later in the timeline, and I have not made it to winter, believe it or not. Because either I die before winter hits, or I end up just restarting as a new character because I get another idea of something I'd like to do, which is a problem I have with many a game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this one. Like, where is it? Holy shit. Come on. Stop fighting me! You're gonna love living in my house. You're gonna love living in my freezer, and eventually my belly. Yeah, whatever the heck this thing is, if I manage to catch it, then I think that's enough fishing for today. Jesus! Ah! Broke the line. Wait, did it just... Where'd my fishing rod go? Is it gone? Yeah, it's just gone. Huh. You've only made it to actual winter like 3 times ever in 2,000 hours, but cryo brings winter all year round. You know, for the true masochists. Okay, yeah, apparently my fishing rod is just straight up gone. I think the thing pulled it into the pond. Oh well, I'll just have to make another one later. Although, hell, when I started this particular save file, I thought something fucked up, and then that happened here, because I hit the second day, and I mean, it's just the initial week, so I'm still at the tail end of July. And the temperature shot down to, like, 3 degrees Celsius. In all the games all the saves I've started in this game, that's the first time I've ever seen the temperature drop that low, that early in the game. Let's go down to that subdivision and see if I can find some neat stuff. I don't have this completely emptied out yet, but that's fine. I don't want to do a full rundown right now. Just check the map here. Yeah, because if I'm remembering it correctly, if I just go down this road here, I'll be able to hit that and be able to get in. Yeah, no, it really does have sort of a complicated weather system on the go. Yeah, it still amazes me all the things that this game has running under the hood. Oh, hello. Okay. Good. Alright. Well, if I want to get in there and scope things out, I'm probably going to have to kill most of the zombies outside first, so... no better time to start than now. See how long my spear lasts. I'm complaining that the one-hit kill seems to be more frequent now. And there goes the spear. Alright, this was a bad idea. This was a terrible idea. Oh, there's so many more of them in there than I thought there was. Alright, tell you what, the easiest way for me to try to deal with them is probably cut through the woods, hope that I don't get caught by anything in the woods, and try to pick them off as they straggle out. Circle around, get the van back, and drive back. Hopefully they stagger apart as time goes on. Although honestly, I'm probably better off going with my previous idea, which is to try to stockpile some wood first, so then I can carve more spears. That might be a better idea. Right now you have your character reading Mechanics 1 because you need to start grinding levels so you can put armor on your van house. Yeah, I really need to start grinding electrical so I can eventually be able to use a generator, because I'm just waiting for the power to go out at any given moment. If I'm fortunate, when I can actually get down and loot that subdivision, I might find the generator book, but I'm not holding my breath. Hello, Ticket. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. How's it going with me, as I've been sick the last couple of days, but you know. Things could be worse. What are these assholes milling about to? Let's slowly but surely try to take these things out, as long as they're as long as they're spread apart. And now apparently they're not. Wow, these things have one hell of a range. I thought I would have lost them in the woods. Apparently I did not. I may have to abandon van for now. I don't really want to kill them on the road, though, is the other thing. I don't want to run over the zombies and lose a wheel or something. Hopefully my trusty pipe wrench will hold up. This was a partial success, though, I guess. I didn't lose them in the woods, but at the very least they've split apart enough that I can take them on. Starting to get pretty tired, though. latte. Alright, that's better. And is also dragging its bumper along the road with a full-size fridge freezer in the back and an antique stove. Yeah, that's the other thing you gotta wonder about that. If you load down the vehicles enough, why aren't they just, like, dragging sparks behind you? Oh yeah, there was a bad illness going around. Yeah, so what's my whole thing when I get sick? Let's play a zombie game where a plague has wiped out most of humanity. Wonderful idea, right? Yeah, okay. Let's head back up into this house up here. Problem is, I think there's a bunch of zombies loitering outside this place as well, but... Wait, did I get inside this house after? I'm pretty sure I did. Put in here. Yeah, because I think I dismantled the TV that was here. Suppose there's any food left behind. I think I took everything worth that was in here. Let's have ourselves a little rest while facing the broken window. There's one beating on one of the windows nearby, though. It's probably up there by the kitchen, I'd say. And they're in. Yeah, they're in the kitchen. Hello? Hello, friend. Picked the wrong house, fool. Both big smoke. Okay, so let's try to slowly make my way down, killing zombies as I go to get the van back, and then just drive back. I was a fool to think it was going to be that easy to get through there. Because where that place is fenced off, if there's a pile of zombies in that subdivision, then it's just jam-packed. And seeing as how the helicopter's already done a flyby, it's probably got them all riled up. Oh. So I'll grab every digital watch I can find. A, for those sweet, sweet electrical gains, and B, to have spare parts to repair the generator when I finally get one. But this is the thing, I haven't found a generator yet either. Hello, friend. Up. Okay, so I guess we still have a crew to deal with. I do find it very unsettling, and I think this is probably something you can change in the sandbox settings, but I'm just playing with basic apocalypse settings. I find it very unsettling that the zombies have variable speeds now. Like, you've got some that are some incredibly slow shamblers. And then others that move at, not a sprinter's pace, but frighteningly brisk all the same. Starting to get tired again. Jesus Christ. Hard as nails these folks were. And I think there's another one coming. Just want my van back. See, it won't hurt to take as many of these leather coats that they're wearing at the same time. Give me them good leather strips. Providing I don't find one of those leather coats that was added by that mod I have, because for whatever reason you can't cut those into pieces for some reason. Let's have myself a little sit down over here. Maybe dismantle some watches while I'm waiting to get my strength back. A little bit of experience counts, after all. Granted, I plopped myself in one of the stinkiest places to wait, but here we are. Alright. See you along. What's my wrench holding up anyway? Yeah, still pretty good. Upgraded my short blunt skill, which is nice. I think I'm going to largely stick between using those and spears for this character. Which is not to say I won't use multiple weapons in a pinch. It's just it's better to focus on a few different things just so I can get their skills up. I've become a zombie killing machine in that case. However, we have a problem. Alright. See if we can use the trees in the house to break them up a bit. Cut around to the front of the house. Oh, look, and find more. Jesus Christ. Should have known that, though. Oh, great, there's some down here, too. Okay, do I want to lead them towards my home? Probably not. Let's give them the old loop-de-loop. Yeah, let's cut through this stand of trees here, circle around. And maybe I can get down the drive without too many of them following me. Now, there seems to be another one behind the fence, but I didn't think I'd gotten them all anyway. Yeah, giving them the slip through the houses probably isn't a bad idea either. Maybe I'll do that with this house here. Of course, this house also has a pile of zombies in it. Fucking A, I just made things worse. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna get down to here, and I'm going to, like, give myself a burst of speed to get down to my area. Alright, so hopefully it'll take them a while to find their way down to me, as long as I run far enough ahead. Just in case, though, rather than go back to my main house, I'm gonna go into this one. So if they start banging on the door, at the very least, they're not gonna go down to where I'm living. Took all the food out of this house, didn't I? Alright. Let's take a little breather and then start clearing the house. Quite literally. I love how last time I played this I was talking about how well things were going, and now I'm just getting chased by a little horde. I blame that fish. That fish that stole my fishing rod when I started. It cursed me. Right. Okay, let's go at the back door and circle around. Do what I did when I first came here, lure them up into this field here and kill them up there. It's like only a couple of them made it down here, though. Just gotta be careful I don't gouge myself open like I did before. Ah, screw it, it's just about to kill him here. Starting to get pretty goddamn hungry, so I gotta head back to the house anyway. But I can't leave these things roaming around free. Now what would I do something? I don't know, they're trying to take a bite out of me, man. They're not great neighbors, is what I'm saying. Of course, that being said, I mean, I'm not from this neighborhood and I killed the former owners of this home. At least I had the common courtesy to bury them. Okay, so far this little jaunt has not been going terribly well. Still have some ice cream. Let's just eat a pile of ice cream. I have that. Yeah, there we go. All the ice cream. Delicious. See, the killer of this is I think I've left both of my axes in the van, so I can't even... I can't even just stick around down here and get some more wood. Oh, wait, no, I think I got a... Yeah, there's the hatchet. Although, honestly, I might be better served trying to come up here and slowly kill as many zombies as I can, and worry about resource collection after. Because the more of them I can kill up here along the way down to the van, the sooner I can get the damn thing back. Now, actually no, I can't, because the only gas can I took with me is in the van. So I can't even fuel up one of those two cars, because I've got the keys for both of them. And I'm getting tired. Ah, shit. Okay. Are they all coming this way? Did they even see me? Alright, so I'm pretty tired, but I think I've got enough juice in me to kill 3 zombies. I hope so, anyway. I'm starting to run out of the juice to kill 3 zombies. Especially since there's more than 3 now. Alright, fucko. Hopefully I can deal with you and be done. Oh, hello. Well, I think that was worth it. If there weren't any holes in that, weren't any holes in that coat, I probably would have taken it. Alright, so this could have gone better. Could have gone worse. I'm still alive, but it could have gone better. Well, I can now carry the gun with me. I shouldn't use the gun, but I can carry it. What else have I got that I can drop off? Leave the Magnum here. I don't have any bullets for it, for one. And it's much louder than the gun I have for another. Hang on to that stick, because I'm probably going to use it as kindling when I need to make another fire-hardened spear. Now, you may wonder why I just randomly grabbed the newspaper. There is kind of a point, because newspapers originally were just like a way to relieve stress and boredom. Now they actually have stories in them. Louisville, Tuesday, July 6, 1993. Illness outbreak in Muldra. Exhibition draws crowd at gallery. Artist work very popular in Louisville. I need to hit up the gallery eventually and start stealing a bunch of art from it. The Art Gallery of Louisville's new exhibition of paintings by Irish artist Aisling Dwyer drew large crowds Monday night. Dwyer, winner of the 1992 Souchong Prize, unveiled a pair of new paintings, Pink Curtain and Yellow, Yellow, Yellow. Both drew immediate applause and acclaim for their use of bold color, deeply emotive abstract patterns, and expert use of modern art techniques. Dwyer is part of a new wave of Irish artists making big waves internationally. Her other works include Chromatic Accident and the live-action piece 48 Saucepans. An ambulance at a house in the Muldra area believed to be related to the outbreak. Oh, I think that's, it's kind of hard to tell just from this picture, but I think that's Bob and Kate's house. Bob and Kate being the introductory characters in the sort of tutorial prologue that they had like 10 years ago, or however long it was. Bade identified as local attorney. President cancels G7 Tokyo trip. Dozens of cases reported in area. Response hampered by telephone outages. Dozens of cases of flu-like illness have been reported in the area of Muldra, a small town just north of Fort Knox, with symptoms including severe nausea and fever. With multiple military installations and toxic waste dumps in the area, doctors are looking at whether a chemical leak into the water supply or food chain may be responsible. Though calls to outside authorities for assistance are reportedly being met with obfuscation and denials. What am I doing in terms of weight? Oh yeah, I'm starting to get pretty close to underweight. I should cook me something hearty. Actually no, I've already got something hearty there. Let's eat that. Let's eat a quarter of that stew. Forgot I made that. Yeah, I really shot myself in the foot giving myself the weird sleep traits, because I simply have to sleep at weird hours of the day. Because I'm wakeful, so that I don't need a lot of sleep, but I'm also a restless sleeper, meaning I constantly wake up. Like in real life. Anyway, let's cut some more. Actually, no. Before I cut some more trees. See, we have another interloper I need to deal with. Thank God this acts as a natural funnel, so it's less likely a pile of them can come down at the one time. So hopefully I get another sapling or two. Be able to get me a spear. Nope. Also no. Maybe the odds are better if I cut a larger tree. There we go. Taking that. Unfortunately, because I don't have a fireplace in this house, I'm going to need to head up to the other house to fire harden the spear. Well, I suppose I can just carve the spear now, can't I? It doesn't look like anyone else wants to pop down to say hello, that's fine. Not looking for visitors right now anyway. Okay, good. That means I've still got some fuel left I can use. Stow the rest of this up here so I can use it as kindling. Still getting dangerously low. I should go eat something else to try to keep my weight up. This is around the time in the game where that starts becoming a problem for me. Well, depending on the character you make. A couple of the other characters I have made have very slow metabolisms and they start off overweight, so that's not as much of an issue for them, obviously. Let's eat more of that stew. See if there's anything going stale, because I should eat that first. We're good. Tired enough to get myself in our little snooze. That's good. Let's make some more stew. Hopefully. I will take this burning hot pot and eat it straight from it. So civilized. I really do need to start finding some more food, though. I mean, as long as I can keep getting more fish, I should be okay in that front, but... Oh, good, my weight loss is stalled out. Alright, now let's probably eat a little bit more just to keep my strength up and to make sure I don't lose any more weight. Then head out to see if I can get my damn van back. So I should probably take one of those fish out of the freezer so I can eventually use it. Probably the big one. The reason why I'm hoping I can actually get down to that subdivision and loot that area, aside from gaining electrical experience by dismantling all their appliances, is, well, A, if I can find a generator, great. But B, rogue all the food from it before they start going bad. Now, if I'm lucky, a number of the zombies have gone up that way and didn't wander back down when I ran up in that direction. Not gonna hold my breath on that. But if I'm lucky, that's what's happened. Although it appears a couple of them must still be up there. On the road again. Looks like there's a few of them up there in the trees. If I was more clever, or just in general smarter, I'd find ways to give them the slip and not have to kill them all. But I feel like this is a much more permanent solution, albeit the slower option. What's going on with that guy's hair? Went from having a Hulk Hogan style skullet to a full head of hair. It's just a zombie with a bad wig? Who can say? So many of them still. See if I can lead them up into the woods. Let's see if I can get cornered in the woods. Oh damn! Double kill! Spears, man. I'm pretty sure they nerfed them a while ago, but it looks like they're back up to snuff again. I'm getting so many one-hit kills with it. I'm a long ways off from it, but once I start gaining the ability to forge spearheads and stuff, I should be hell on wheels with this thing. Photograph of 4 people. Sure the alarm is off. Want to be caught unawares. That's right. Everyone line up. Say hello to my friend Speary McSpearface. The spear's probably going to break pretty soon, but I mean, that's why I'm using them, to gain my skills so I can kill more things with them. Increase that maintenance skill too, make it less likely it's going to break. God damn it! Oh wow, there's still so many of them up here. Alright, let's switch over to the wrench to finish off the remainder. Wrench and a good old-fashioned stomping. See, the trees are rustling. Yep, I knew the trees were rustling for a reason. Let's hear that crunch! It's better. Are we done? So many of them. Santa hat? Oh, it's just a red ball cap with a bandage. Okay. Smells like a son of a bitch over here, but let's have a little breather. I mean, even if I can just get down there, get the truck, and come back with it, I'm gonna count that as a win. spear's almost busted, so... Ones I killed up here have anything good on them? I think I've already checked them all, though. Yeah, alright. Hello, Rolls. Welcome back, once again, now that you are finally home. You've missed me having to abandon my van because I was very foolhardy and then killing several zombies. I've littered the road with their blood, essentially. Yes. I did indeed encounter something of a horde. Oh, that one's actually behind the fence, so that's over there in my area. But yeah, see, I was trying to get down to this little subdivision, and when I turned the corner here, there were just a pile of zombies waiting for me. But now it would appear that there's still a bunch of them left. Scratch that. Okay. Let's try to lure them over here, because unless there's some hiding in the trees, this area is relatively safe now. I say when there's a bunch coming around from that direction. Yep! Oh, that's a bonus. That's got an alarm set. Let's try to kill them on this side of the road. Again, I'd like to keep the road as clear as I possibly can, but sometimes that's a, an impossibility. Come on. Figured that was gonna give it out of me sooner or later. Up. I don't want anyone sneaking up on me. I hate. Oh look, another one. Oh, damn you. Alright, this is gonna be a problem. There's too many of them. Let's use this trick again. Deal with one. Okay, let's just hang out here for a bit. It's almost leveled up, that's nice. Uh-oh. And that's why I was sitting down facing that window. Anybody else out there? Okay. Probably should put something in front of that, but I like to live dangerously. Let's read for a little bit. Let's try this again, shall we? I might make a foray in and try to dive into one of the houses that are down there. But depending on how hairy it is, I might just grab the van and head back because, again, due to this character's weird sleep schedule, I'm probably going to get tired again pretty soon. I think that might be the guy I saw cruising along up that way a while ago. He didn't spot me, but he headed on in that direction. Take an extra pair of prescription glasses. There's still so many of them, Jesus Christ. At least now that I've hit skill level 3 with short blunt, I'm much more effective at killing things with that weapon. I thought there was... Oh, well, I guess there's another 2. Come on, will you? Be good. Is that everyone? Oh, of course it's not. It's never everyone. Uh-oh! I nearly made a step. To be a real dumbass, I could fire off the gun I've got holstered right now. I'm not going to do that because I'm not that big of a dumbass. I do need to practice my gunplay, but I'm not going to do that until I get out of the city and start looking for animals, because once I'm out in the countryside, I should, theoretically, not have to worry so much about drawing in a horde. I might be on the outskirts of Louisville, but it's not a great idea to tempt fate. Looks like there's nobody down this stretch. So let's sit here. Rest up a bit. Just gotta keep an eye on that zombie that's coming for me. He still sees me. Yeah, it's starting to get late, so I think I'm just gonna grab the van and head back up. See if I can get another sapling so I can make another spear. That might come in handy. Okay, let's see if I can actually get up there. No, it's not worth it. Just get in the van and drive back. He's dead, Jim. Something else I should check is, I think I've got a tire pump somewhere. I should check to see what the air level... Oh, there's a bunch of them up there still. But anyway, I should check to see what the air level is in the tires of this thing. See, the amount of them that seem to keep the amount of them that seem to keep filtering in here. I've really got to get my carpentry skill up to 4 so I can build a damn gate at the end of the drive. Because a lot more of them are managing to make their way in than I would like. I think that's all of them, though. For now, anyway. Let's see. Take this opportunity to offload some more stuff. Ooh, that pipe wrench is starting to get a little bit beat up. My boots are still okay, though. So what do we have in here? Mostly, it looks like it's seeds. I do eventually have to plant a little garden in here. Too. I'll keep the rope. It's probably going to be handy to have in the van. Well, if I kept a pair of glasses here or not, I might have. Ah, the tire pump, that's what I need right now. Not a whole lot of maintenance I can do just yet on my vehicles, but at the very least I can make sure the tires are topped up. Stop me from going off the road or something, I guess. Wood saw in here? Yeah, I did. Let's have myself a little snack and then we'll cut down some more trees, see if I can get some more spear saplings. Should also make another fishing rod. Still can't believe that fish just fucking dragged it away on me. Seems likely this axe is not as great for cutting down trees as the other one is. Ah, sapling. Be nice if I got more than one sapling, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. As we'll take the tree branch as well. Wait, no. I want to curve another rod. I don't even know what I'm curving it out of. Here we go. Oh, I need that knife still if I want to make a herd and spear, don't I? problem is, I don't have any bait. Need to bait it with something. Honestly, some of the zombies I've killed up here have been here long enough they might have maggots. Speaking of zombies. It's in here, you son of a bitch. I suppose I can always dig around and see if I can find some worms. Let's check out some of these bodies. They might have maggots I can use for bait. They might not have been here long enough. I'll find something. Too concerned about it just yet. Ah! That up there so I could use that as more fuel. Oh well. I can stay down here for now. Yeah, I don't need either. Right. We'll make some more stew while I'm at it. Self-fed, to keep my weight up. Do have quite a bit of fish there now. Quite a bit, he says. I'm going to probably run out pretty quick. Let's add a little bit more fish. Okay, stew. And now it's time for sleep time. There we go. And a little bit of weight gain back. Well, odds are I'm not going to be able to catch any fish till the morning, so it's just well to have myself another little snooze if I can. See about catching a few more. Because that's going to be my main method of keeping myself fed for now, I'd say. There's still some fish biting out there. Let's read. What will we read next? And mechanics probably wouldn't. Let's get that one. This morning, that's a shame. In this case, let's just grab ourselves another little snack and mosey on. Getting pretty close to the end of my time, but I would like to actually make at least an initial foray into looting that subdivision down there. If I'm really lucky, I'll find everything I need real quick. I'm not holding out much hope of that, but one can dream. Eventually I do need to get down there and try to secure the gas station. I know that's further on down, near closer to the outskirts of the city. But, that can wait. Before I head down there and do that, I'm definitely going to want to stockpile some planks so I can barricade the windows as soon as I get a moment's respite. Alright, here we go. See how much murder I can commit down here now. Shoot quick. And a bunch of them are coming along the way to get me. I might lose my van again if I'm not careful. Oh, there's so many of them. Holy shit. But it looks like some of them are just straight up late. Which is fine by me. Ooh, you have a hat that I want, good sir. This looks starting to get stale. Take your boots too if they didn't have a hole on them. So we gotta go through this at a house-by-house basis, I guess, but I want to make sure I've got most of the zombies outside of the house killed before I go in. See how viable that is, seeing as how, oh look, there's a bunch. Including what appears to be a cop and a prisoner. That spear didn't last me anywhere near as long. I think I'm just going to drop that. Book with keyrings. This one has a vehicle key on it, which is nice. See what they might have. Okay, so I think I've killed enough that I can head on into the house. Just glancing through the window of the car hole there, it doesn't look like they have a generator, which is one of the main things I'm looking for down here. Alas. But we have to be semi-methodical about this, don't you know? No one heard that? Ooh. Complained about all the fishing gear. Don't know that I need the fillet knives though, so I'll leave those behind. A friend. Hello, friend. Say hello to Mr. Wrench. Curious as to what the sea shanty is. Is there any point in taking the yo-yo? Probably not. Well, anyway. Skippy. What do we have in the gun case? An M14 and some bullets. It's not bad at all. Again, probably not something I'm going to be using anytime soon, but it's not bad to have. Pickle. Don't think I want to risk the dented, unlabeled can of food. Thank you. It's another zombie friend. I'm going to have quite the kill count by the time I'm done with this stream. I didn't see you. Don't think I didn't see you. Find another pipe wrench too soon. This one's starting to wear out on me. That house is for sale, so it's unlikely there's much of anything in it. It's another prisoner and another cop. He's doing with the key to a residence. Hello, officer. You got one tough noggin. You had one tough noggin. Still no generator. Honestly, there's a strong chance I might not even find one. That would really suck. I might have to go out to the countryside to find one. That right there was a whole lot of nothing. Hello, friend. Resting here? Sure. I like to live dangerously. I too like to live dangerously. Bathroom's gonna need a hell of a lot of cleaning. So many residence keys. Train bomb. Sure. Lenora Hogan. The stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. It's not going too bad. Could be worse, I suppose. Found a brick of dry noodles. Do I want to take the... Yeah, I'll take the stale ground beef. So you know what? Let's eat. Let's eat some of that ice cream. Actually, pick that up, did I? All the random junk I'm collecting that I don't actually need. Do I need the puzzle cube? Of course not. Do I want it? Oh, hell yes. The pants! Let's hop in the truck and move it a bit further down. I've more or less looted these houses. I might remember to come back to dismantle the ovens and stuff. Animator, you say? Well, perhaps I will do exactly that and check out some of your stuff after I, well, when I'm done with this. Once I get the chance. Don't want to check out that house? Nah, let's go over this way. You know, it's real funny. There was a pile of zombies that came out of this area, but now it looks like most of them must have been filtered up next to the gate. Because there hardly seem to be anywhere near as many now. Say that, next thing you know, I'm going to round a corner and there's going to be dozens of them. Being said, there's this charming fellow. This charming, mostly naked fellow. I don't know why I bothered checking his inventory. He clearly doesn't have anything. Oh wow, I have so many keys that... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get rid of a bunch of these residence keys. Yeah, let's face it, if I need to, I can just break down a window and get in. Only concern myself with vehicle keys. Be a generator. Not a generator, but there is a zombie. I was living dangerously. I better close that window. I won't be caught unawares. I thought I heard another one growling around. Gas can, tarp. So I'll take the screwdriver and the rubber hose too, even though I have a little bit of each, I think. No, that must be over there somewhere. I presume all this stuff is going to be handy as well, but I guess we'll see. I guess it was this guy. So maybe you... Sorry, Mr. Zombie Man, I don't care how much cologne you use, it's probably not masking that smell. Wonder what the odds are that I just dropped one of the keys. Okay, they didn't have like a medicine chest or anything in there. Fair enough. I do have some sewing gear though, and I'll gladly take that. Yeah, I might as well take the stale pork chop. If it ends up going rotten before I can use it, at the very least I can use it as compost. Which reminds me, I need to set up a compost bin. The empty gas can just go straight in the back. Anything that's not food, I can put in one of these garbage bags. I have so many bags. Whoa! That's what happens when you're inattentive. Holy shit. That could have gone very poorly. Frying pan, come to think of it. A threatening letter. Safe to say I got this place sorted. Getting pretty close to my nap time as well, so I should probably start gluing this up. Few friends up here, including one I didn't notice behind the shed. Sounds like there might be some in the house too. Ooh, fancy watch. Something tells me that's going to be my new thing. Still no generator. Honestly, I don't know what the odds are I might find one up here. It's entirely possible I won't. know if I'm going to use that. I probably won't, but it won't hurt to take it. Didn't hear nothing, buddy. Said nothing! Raid that house. Let's take a quick peek in here. Make sure there's no generator in it. No, of course there's not. Honestly, I might be SOL when it comes to finding a generator in any of these places. But I could have sworn I found a generator in one of these, in another playthrough I did. Good. Still coming. So far, I haven't had much luck. I found only small bits of food. No generators. Not really much in the way of tools. Best I can say about this is I've been getting some combat experience. I'm beginning to think this might have been a bad idea. There's a generator right there. Alright, so... I am living dangerously doing this, but we'll see if we can do it. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. That right there is basically the main thing that I wanted to do. Well, one of the main things, at least. So that house has been sorted. The rest of them here have not, though. Because there's still some decent stuff in a few of those places. However, I have gained another level in electrical, or at least I've gained a singular level in electrical. And I found a generator, plus a little bit of extra food and supplies. So far, And I have slaughtered a neighborhood's worth of zombies. Most of which came out of the subdivision to try to kill me. So I think I put all the perishables in this. Alright, so the stale stuff can go in the fridge, and hopefully we can use that in another stew or something. Anything that's fresh can be frozen. Not doing too badly, it seems. Oh, the packaged vegetables. I forgot about those. Soap, cheat. Oh, the garlic stuff that could here. Same thing with the foil. Too badly in terms of food, if you really think about it. Alright, so let's update my look a little, shall we, before I stop playing? And I should stop playing, because it's getting relatively late and I have other things I need to do. But let's see, now. First things first, let's have ourselves a little snack. Give myself a little wash. And let's put on... Now we have a higher class of watch. And we have ourselves a new hat. Excellent. Prior to taking a snooze, I think I might dismantle all the watches I have. It's too bad I don't have, like, a dismantle option. Let's have a look at these other things, too. Seafood platter, battered fish. Shrimp and garlic butter. What do you do with a seafood platter? What do you do with a fish so battered? Sail along to the sea shanty, me hearties! The sea shanty. Shrimp platter for $9.99. Crab and lobster specials every Saturday. Don't forget Tuesday's surf and turf special for $6.99. Show this flyer to a server for a 10% discount on lobster. Good deal on lobster. Wonder if I can find that outfit anywhere. And we have another newspaper. July 14th. Okay, so that was only like less than 10 days ago. No need for panic. General McGrew. Vatican City, Mecca close to pilgrims. Two major religious sites close to pilgrims. Two major religious sites close due to virus fears. Vatican City, the seat of the Roman Catholic Pope, and Mecca, the holiest city in Islam, are closing their doors to the outside world due to the threat of the Knox virus. So even at this point, it was starting to spread across the world. Pontiff has asked for forgiveness and prayers as the fortified city located in the center of Rome closed its doors to the public. The Swiss Guard has said it is prepared for the worst, as thousands of pilgrims, already stranded due to the international grounding of flights, will be forced to limit their movements under new restrictions in the Italian capital. Saudi Arabia, which closed its borders indefinitely yesterday, has also announced that the city of General John McGrew claimed there is no need for further panic amidst growing concern about the Knox virus's lethality and infection rate. Dems joined GOP president critics. Louisville mayor, we remain open. Virus lethal but contained. President leaves capital unrelated to outbreak. Knox event zone. General John McGrew released a statement on Tuesday admitting that the Knox virus is degenerative, but claiming that its spread is contained within the event boundary, which now encompasses hundreds of square miles of the state of Kentucky. The CDC has released a statement saying that though the virus seems to cause great violence between sufferers, its method of transmission through fluid contact is an inefficient way of spreading. Officials have also denied that the president has left Washington, D.C. due to the virus, saying that his absence concerns a private, family, so on and so forth. prior to stopping for the night, I am just going to drop the generator in here. I'm not going to turn it on in here when the time comes, because that would be ridiculous. It's a good way to get myself killed, do the gas inhalation. Alright, so as before I stop, let's assess our situation. So we've done a good job of beginning to loot this place. And Rolls has returned and is getting rid of all the bots and such. Thank you for that, sir. But yeah, next time I play, I think I'm going to hang out and probably collect some more wood. So I think what I should do is chop down some more trees, get at least another sapling so I can make another spear, and stockpile on planks, because what I'll do next, rather than tool around here, seeing as how I now have a generator, even though I don't have the ability to use it yet, I'm going to come out here and go on down this way, because there's a gas station down here that I'm going to want to secure. Ideally, I'll find 2 generators so I can set one up here and set one up down there, but if I have to piggyback one across both locations, that's fine. I definitely am going to want more than one, though, because I'm going to want one for here when I eventually get to it. But yeah. So next time, I'm not going to bother trying to loot any more of these areas. Well, I might just for food, but mainly I'm going to want to head down here and try to secure the gas station before the power goes out. At least fill up that gas can and any more I might happen to find. And as to how I stand for skills... God, I can't remember, but I think I started off this stream with only like 100 or 120 zombies killed or something like that. I've killed over 100. Which I suppose is not a surprise, considering the carpet of bodies I've got there at the end of the drive. I got some respectable kills with the spear, and I've nearly gained a level in spear usage, which is nice. Maintenance is trucking along. I'm at skill level 3 with short blunt, which is great because that means it's going to be much more effective to use it. Electrical, I've gone up to 1. I need to get to 3 at least. The other thing I was going to check. Oh yeah, what state is my pipe wrench in? Yeah, it's starting to get pretty fucked up. I'm going to need to switch over to another weapon soon. I could try to repair it, but I don't know if it's worth it. I do want to check, do I have the next electrical? I do not, so getting to level 3 is going to be tricky if I can't find that. In any case, that's going to have to do it for tonight. Stream that I wasn't really planning on doing, but I did anyway. So anyway, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so, and hopefully you find folks to join me again next time, which, hopefully, maybe, will be something other than Zomboid, but we'll see. But until then, however, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.